Hey everyone, happy Monday night and happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians. I hope you've had a great day. It's been a very relaxing day around here, which I'm okay with. I was done school on Friday and my body is just like, you need to rest. Lots of just downtime, so I'm really enjoying it, and knowing that I don't have to go to work tomorrow is even super exciting. Popping on just a few minutes before 7 so Facebook can let you know I've gone live, and it gives me a chance to check my settings and make sure everything looks great. So I'm going to try to find myself here on my iPad. Tonight we are doing, it's Canada Day. I thought I would honor Canada Day with a fun layout. My goal is to bring scrapbooking to you once a week. And because Stampin' Up will be adding a whole new scrapbooking line, there's a reflection coming off my one thing here. Let me remove, I have a page protector sitting on my desk and it is literally like shining in my face. I can see it. It's just the sun was reflecting on it. Stampin' Up is committed to bringing a full scrapbook line as of September. So September, we're going to see some kits. And then next year, we're going to see a full scrapbook line with albums and page protectors and some fun tools and full 12 by 12 in all the colors. So I'm super excited about that. So this week, since it is Canada Day today and 4th of July on Thursday, I'm excited because my daughter is now in the States going to school. So I thought I better celebrate 4th of July with her because I'm hoping she will get me some pictures. She was at a football game, a rugby game on Friday night, and they lit off fireworks. So I'm hoping I can get some of those pictures to show you on my layout. So tonight we are creating a scrapbook layout. So I'm going to do one side with you, but I'm going to show you both sides together. And I actually have two cards to share with you that uses the set. So this week we're focusing on Light the Sky, which is a stamp set and dies that carried over from our holiday, aka September to December catalog. And it's the perfect stamp set for celebrating fireworks or celebrations or New Year's Eve. You're definitely going to want to add it to your collection. So we're going to flip the camera. We're going to get started. But before you do, make sure you have a drink. And make sure you have some type of project to sit and craft with me. Make sure you have your chocolate. I am still working on my chocolate covered blueberries, but I would love to know, what is your favorite snack to snack on while you are crafting? Usually it's chocolate for me. I'm a huge fan of M&Ms. I know down in the States, my friends can get Dove chocolate, and I'm so excited when I go see my daughter. But the only thing is, it's August, and I think they would melt by the time I got home on an airplane. So hopefully maybe she'll bring me home some for Christmas. Anyways, I'm going to put these off to the side. We're going to get started. We're going to flip the camera. We're using Light the Sky stamp set and dies, but I am pulling in a lot of other products just because it is a Canada Day layout. But my focus is the Light the Sky stamp set and dies. So I'm going to flip you over. You're going to see my blinds. I'm going to flip you up. And I'm actually going to move my stand up just so I have more of a wider view of my table. If you're here, say hi, like, comment, and share my video. That is the best compliment you can give to me. Interact with me. It's like you're sitting in my craft room. And I think I forgot to say, my name is Anne Granger, and I'm an independent demonstrator here in Dorchester, Ontario, Canada. And I'm excited to be with you tonight. I do go live Monday nights and Wednesday nights I'm going to go now 7 p.m. Eastern time, just because it's summer. That gives us time to do things at night. And I'm catching my friends on the East Coast and West Coast at great times. So let me flip my camera and we're going to get started. All right, so there you are. I'm going to flip you up. And then I'm just going to move, and hopefully I don't drop the camera. Make sure we're centered. So if someone's here and you see me, give me a thumbs up. I think it's my camera. Let's see. There. Okay, I think we're straight. All right, so let's show you what we're working on today. So this is Light the Sky stamp set. And these are the matching dies. How fun are those? So as you can see, it's great for New Year's, but also great for birthdays. Or like this could be used for a graduation day card. a retirement card. There's lots you could do with this. So as you can see, this die cuts here. It's kind of tricky. I wish Stampin' Up! Did like a way to line it up. I kind of had to keep turning it around until I figured it out. And then there's some other dies that are super fun. So this is our focus this week. So I'll be creating a layout with you tonight. And then I will be creating another scrapbook layout on Wednesday to honor my American Stampin' Up! Friends and to honor my daughter who is now in the States going to school. Oh, hi Ashley. Hi Laura, thanks for joining. All right, so as I bring in the product, I will explain what I'm using, but let's get started. I will be uploading this video to YouTube and to my blog. My goal is to hopefully do it like the next day or within 2 days. And that way you will be able to see it. So don't worry about the measurements. I will show you all that later on. And what was I going to say? Just follow along, craft with me. Maybe you're working on a kit. Maybe you're just making dinner. Maybe you're chilling on the deck and you're watching. However you are, just interact, say hi, let me know you're here, and comment and like and share my video. All right, we're starting with a 12 by 12 piece of cardstock. This is our 12 by 12 basic white. I'm just giving it an extra just layer to hold everything. I have a piece of smoky slate, and I can't remember where all my measurements are. Give me a minute, just in case you want to know. These are 2.5 by 12. So we're going to adhere those down. So let's do that. I'm going to work a little bit up and then I'll just keep moving. I need to find the setting that shows my mat really good. Some people were saying a gooseneck holder really works, but I have the Archon and really don't feel like investing in more. I feel like the higher up my camera is, the better it is because it shows you more of a view. So, but to do that when I first start, I'd have to be standing on my tippy toes. All right, so we put one smoky slate down. I'm just gonna move this down here. I'm just using our basic seal, which is kind of my favorite. And I'm actually gonna turn it just sideways so I can put it like this for a minute. All right, so I would love to know, do you celebrate, if you're here in Canada, Canada Day, and if you're American or from another different country, let me know, do you celebrate your national day? All right, I have 2 pieces of, oops, I just dropped a bunch of stuff on the floor. 2 pieces of real red, and they are 1/2 inch by 12. So let me just move one over here. Let's see which one is this. This is the back side. Thank you to everyone who commented. Oh, I got stickies on commented on my videos last week. It looks like many of you are excited about, I have to go this way, sorry. Excited about the new Stampin' Up! Product coming in. Stampin' Up! Used to sell scrapbooking products a long time ago, and then they used to partner with Becky Higgins. They had scrapbooking. When I first started, that's what they had, but then slowly they got into memory keeping and slowly maybe moved more into the card making, but they're very dedicated to the scrapbooking line. So I'm super excited because I have been saying all along and sandboxing it or adding it to suggestions that we should have a scrapbooking line because there's a whole world of scrapbookers out there. Okay, this is what it looks like so far. I am using this piece of DSP from the Country Woods, and it is, I believe, 6 by 12. And the reason why I cut it at 6 is because you're going to see it on the other half of my layout. Now, I chose just to do 1 layout with you guys because if I was to do 2, we'd be here till midnight, and I know we all have to work and do things, so yeah. All right, so there's what that layout looks like right now. I have 3 mats. So these mats are 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, which works perfectly for a 4 by 6 photo. And if you followed me last week, you know that I have a Canon selfie printer that I print my photos from. And I had to go get more ink this past week. And I was talking to the guy, and he was telling me that it is one of the #1 selling devices for printing pictures at home. He said a lot of people use it for weddings, like wedding photographers, so they can print instant pictures. And he was saying that it's very, very popular. I stocked up on the boxes that comes with the paper and the ink, because my goal this summer with my friend Katie is we're going to do some scrapbooking. So I needed to get stocked up so I could print my pictures. That is how I print all my pictures. If you don't have one, I'd highly recommend you looking up the Canon Selfie. Okay. All right. So we have that. So there is my 3 mats. Both of them measure 4 1/4 by 6 1/4, which basically fits a 4 by 6 photo. Now, we're going to put this off to the side. We're going to do a little bit of die cutting, and then we're going to come back. So let me just bring that over. So let's show you what we're going to do first. We are using, now these things have been hot cakes. They come into inventory and they go right back out. I actually borrowed these. I do not have these, but they are definitely on my list. These are the Spotlight on Nature dies. Look how cute those are. You get them that they cut up these little eyelets, you get circles, and you get like stitched lines. Super fun. So we're going to use this one right here, and we're going to cut out a circle. So let me grab a piece of white. Now I'm going to be using our big boss tonight. So our big Stampin' Cut and Boss, because when I'm doing bigger dies or just bigger pieces, like our mini is only, the width is only 3 inches. So we are using this one from the Spotlight, what do they call them? What are they called? Spotlight on Nature. Now, they were available, and then they went unorderable, and then they came back into stock, and now they've gone unorderable again. I didn't check today to see if they were available, but I have a feeling they're like hotcakes, so definitely add one. So look how fun that is. Isn't that a fun die? You could use this die for so many reasons. Okay, we're going to set that off on my paper. Now, so those are the Spotlight on Nature dies. So let's just move those out of my way because we're done with those. I have a basket that sits here to my side so I can put everything in it. I'm kind of the person who likes to tidy as I go. I'm definitely not the messy tape table. I can't do it. All right, the next one we're going to be using is the Autumn Leaves. So we're using the Autumn Leaves, actually not, we're using that stamp, but we're using the dies. These also carried over from the they were in our September to December catalog, so they carried over. So what one we're going to use is these two right here. So let me pull in a piece of red. And I think hopefully I can try to get, let's see, on 2 pieces, 1 piece. Okay, so that is our dies. Now, I've already cut my dies out, and I've already have what I need, but I just wanted to show you guys for video purpose what that looks like. Okay, so there is our maple leaf. So here in Canada, we are famous for our maple leaves. So there is one. And then what we're going to use is we're going to use the, sometimes I like to drop my dies on the table, but that's not working. Hello to those that are watching us. Say hi if you're here. We are making a Canada Day scrapbook layout to honor Canada Day here in Canada. All right, so let me put those dies back because honestly, if you lose them, it's not good. Hey, Cindy, how are you? All right, so we're going to adhere this to this, and the magic of TV, television, video, boom, one is done. So we're going to use that on our layout. So I'm going to put that off to the side. Now, we are also going to use these little ones right here, and I have another piece of red. So we're going to bring that in and die cut that. And like I said, I'm just showing you guys, I've already die cut because otherwise we would be here till midnight, and I'm sure you all want to go to, you know, actually there are people who craft all night long. I think I would turn into a pumpkin. I used to go to Scrapbook crafts when I first started as a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I used to be a vendor, and they used to scrapbook till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was like, yeah, no, midnight, I'm out. So there's a little one, and we're actually going to use 3 of these, so I'm just going to set that off to the side. So that is the Autumn Leaf bundle, and it did carry over. Actually, it's $1 million achiever, so 1% of the Stampin' Up! Company earns that achievement, and it's by Amy Kohender, so that is her stamp set. Like I said, 1% of the company demonstrators in the company earn that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is cut out letters. Now, I've already cut out my letters because, like, again, that takes a long time, but I wanted to show you, I forget about these, and when my friend Katie is here, she uses them all the time, and I'm like, oh, I forget about them. These are our adhesive sheets. So how it works is, I took a piece of black cardstock and I measured my sheet to match, like measure my adhesive sheet to do that. And then all you do is, like it says right here, you peel this off, and then this part is sticky. You can see the adhesives right there. And then what you do is you put it on the back of your cardstock. So then you would lay your, I'm just gonna put this down, you want this side down, and we're just gonna do an O, maybe for O Canada. Just show you, oh, I think there's adhesive on my finger and it's sticking to the thing. So these adhesive sheets you get, I forget what you get, let me see. I think you get 12 sheets, and they are 6 by 12, so you definitely would want to trim and use them because you get a lot out of it. Okay, so let's just run this through so you can see how it works. And as I said, I've already done that. And we have one more thing to do. We're going to do some stamping and then die cutting. So I'm going to move my stamp and cut off, and then we'll bring it back. So here is the letter. I'm just going to put that there so you can see. And then if I flip it over, there's the adhesive. So all I have to do when I'm ready is peel this adhesive off and stick it down. Makes crafting so much easier than trying to do glue. So that is definitely one thing you would want to add to your list if you are a scrapbooker or even a card maker. Okay, so I'm going to bring that light, I forgot to show you. The dies that I used, and I used them last week, were the Alphabet Le Mode dies. And you can find these in our 2024 annual catalog or online. You get 52, so that's pretty cool. Definitely, if you're a scrapbooker, even card maker, you could use those. Okay, so we're going to use the Light the Sky. We're going to use this big one. The red will stain your stamps. Doesn't affect how it stamps. I've actually seen people put this in like a small dish with a little bit of dish soap, and it removes some of the pink, which is kind of cool. All right, I think this is just a piece. So there's my white. We're using basic white. We're going to use real red. Because this is a big stamp, I would rather go stamp pad to ink than stamp to ink pad. All right, remember I told you this is our clear, this is our glass mat that will be available for customers as of July 3rd, which is Wednesday. And with it, you get the glass mat, you get a chamois, and you also get a cool little thing to hold your stuff on. So definitely, if you don't have one, you might want to get one. You definitely want one. I missed out on ordering it back in December because it was part of Celebration, and then so many people loved it, they asked for Stampin' Up! To bring it back as like an item. And when they did, and I was going to pre-order it, I ordered it. I was so excited because stamping on this like is a gem. Like it is so beautiful. All right, we're gonna bring those dies back in. We're gonna bring back in our Stampin' Cut. Now it is tempered glass, so I don't know if you were to drop something, would it break? I hope not. I don't want to figure that out. I almost think I'm ordering another one just to have. It would be fun to have them at all the table spots, but that would be very expensive. Okay, so this is like playing Tetris. You got to really try to figure out where these go. Oh, I think I might have figured it out on the first go. All right, I use Post-it tape just to hold my stamps, my dies down. You can use washi tape. I've seen people use Post-it notes, whatever you want to make it work. Okay. And there is our firecracker. How fun is that? I think kind of cool, right? Let's go put that die back on the thing, and I'm going to move my Stampin' Cut out of the way as I believe we're done with it. Okay, let's bring back in our layout and let's finish it off. Okay, so Spotlight on Nature, we did that. We're going to put that up here. We're just going to adhere it down. And right there. We're going to bring in that firecracker that we did, and we're going to pop it up with dimensionals. Just like that. Okay, however you want. Isn't that cool? It's really cool. Then, let's bring this, oh, I got adhesive on my glass mat and I can feel it. Let's clean that off after. We're going to bring in the leaf that we did, and we're going to put it down here. We're going to pop that up. So we did cut, remember, we cut 2, and then I just glued this on top to give me this one. So this, if you are a fall person who loves fall or loves creating fall projects, you're definitely going to want, oops, I actually don't want that there because that will stick to my project. Okay, then we cut out one of these, but I actually already had 3 out so that I can just make our project go a little easier. And we're going to put one up here. Okay, so over here now, I'm just going to kind of put that so my pictures can go in. Now, I do have pictures. I printed pictures of our Canada Day was yesterday, and it was very, the sky was still pretty. So there is one. So let's go ahead and put that down. As I said, I used my Canon selfie to print these off. And this is what it looks like when it's done. I wish my sky was a little darker, but you know, they say they do it at dusk, right? Whenever that goes. Okay, I'm going to put this one down here because I really like how it, oh, let me think, I think this, which way do you think it goes? I'm going to put it this way because I think it's so cool. Kind of looks like that firecracker that we did up there. Okay, and we're going to bring in our last one. Now, you can use, there was like repositional tape out there. I don't have any, but if you weren't sure of the pictures you wanted to put down, you could use that. I'm just using our seals. Okay, so that is down. Now, I said I've already done our letters, so let's pull those in. And we're going to spell out Canada Day. As I said, I did them in basic black. We're just going to make sure. I would always, just a tip, lay out your letters first before you adhere, because you don't want to start laying your letters down and then find out you've run out of room. So I would definitely put those like that. So just trying to get my Canada Day here. So Canada, then we're going to use the word day. sound asleep at the front door. But once I'm done this, I'm going to take him for a walk. It's so hot during the day that we really need to walk him later. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Now, I'm just for the purpose of the video and to make sure that I'm actually straight, I am going to lay this down. I'm actually going to bring this over a little bit. I'm just going to use my black cardstock as a guide. Just make sure my letters are all nice and okay. So if I'm happy with that, I'm happy with that. We're going to start peeling. So, like I said, you could, if you have nails, just pull them off. You could use your take a pick tool, which I probably should use. Oh, I got it here. Maybe I'll use it on the next one. Okay. Oh, I thought I had it. All right, there's that. There. Okay. Let's bring in that take a pick. Oh, my letters are getting a little easier. All right. And I probably will go back and journal on this. I might even just write down like where I was at the bottom of my layout. It's always good to write journal because, I mean, we know what it is, but if someone was to look at your scrapbook pages 40 years from now, would they know what it is or where? So that's always good to mark where and the date. Canada. Making sure I spell Canada right. My daughter is in school, as I was telling you, and she FaceTimed me quickly while we were eating. She's 2 hours behind, so sometimes I figure she forgets what time we were at. But anyways, she was telling me that one of her professors is from Canada. She's from out west, and she had a Canadian flag up. And she actually emailed her this morning with a little like, Happy Canada Day. We're so excited you're here with us. And then a couple of her classmates were like wishing her a Happy Canada Day. So they're definitely making her feel part of the community, which is super nice. All right, so there is my layout featuring Light the Sky and fireworks for Canada Day. So that is one side. Some people only scrapbook one side, like 12 by 12, but I have actually done another layout that goes with this. And as I said to you, I did it because I just knew we didn't, for timing and all that. So there is the layout together. Oh, look at that. And it actually matches. I didn't even do those together. There is the rest of our layout. So Canada Day, July 1st, 2024. My pictures, I basically took those leaves and just kind of went like that. I used those Spotlight on Nature dies. I used both of the Light the Sky fireworks in the middle. And then I used those Alphabet Lamo dies to create my title. So there is our double page spread. As I said to you, I will take a picture of this tomorrow and I will upload this to my YouTube channel and also my blog, which my blog is www.stampwithan.com. So come follow me over there. Come subscribe to my YouTube channel so you know when I post a video. My goal is 2 a week. And make sure you follow me on Facebook or Pinterest or Instagram. I'm on all of them. And it's Stamp with Ann. That's how you can find me. All right, so there is our layout. Let me show you some other project ideas. I actually have another layout to show you. My friend created this. And it's super cute. And she shared it with me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. It's Canada Day, eh? And if you know us Canadians, we like to use the word A on everything. Don't ask me why, we just do it. It was funny when we were on a trip with some American friends, and they were like, what's A? And we're like, what? They're like, you always say A. And I'm like, what? I didn't realize you do it, but we do it. So pool party, pebble path, cherry cobbler, once again, those Canada, those alphabet bow dies. This is the fluffiest friends stamp set because Canadians, as our symbol is a beaver. Once again, those dies, and we brought in the Grove stamp set because it looks like a mountain. So if obviously here in Canada our mountains are more west, I'm actually want to go recreate this page because my daughter has been traveling. She has the travel bug. And she was out west and has beautiful pictures of the mountains in Banff and out in Vancouver. So I definitely want to, and actually I think she was in Canada, out of Canada Day for one. So I definitely will recreate this one. So I think it's a fun layout. But I wanted to show you that one. Okay, so there's that. And let me show you a couple cards. So I'll just put those there so you can see those. This one is using the Let's Celebrate from Light the Sky, and we brought in the leaves from the autumn leaf set. And this paper here is really neat. It's called Wood Grain Texture. You can find it in our annual catalog. You get 2 sheets of 12 by 12, but it's really fun. I don't know if you can see that. So there's one, Canada Day. And then this is another one, showcasing that in the Grove stamp set. So if you're looking for stamp sets that have mountains or like to do nature or like camping scenes or hiking scrapbook layouts, definitely want to look for the In the Groove or the one we used last week called Forever Forest. This is a fun Canada one. Just, you know, that would be a fun swap if you were going to a Stampin' Up event and you wanted someone to remember that you were from Canada. I always, when I go, bring my American friends chocolate because over there they don't get Smarties or Aero or what's the other one they don't get? Aero, they get Kit Kat, they get mostly Smarties and Aero, and one other one they don't get over there. So I always bring my American friends, oh, Coffee Crisp, that's another one. They do not get Coffee Crisp. They have Kit Kat. So I always bring those and hand them, like the little Halloween size candy bars, and hand them out with a little card that says from your Canadian friend. So there you go. So there is our projects for tonight, showcasing the Light the Sky stamp set and die. Now, as I said to you, I will upload this picture and this video to my YouTube and onto my blog. I will take pictures of the layout individually and as a 12 by 12, and I will post it to my blog, which is www.stampwithann. Our month, we're in a new month. I cannot believe we're in July. We're halfway through the year, which is super crazy. This is the host code for the month. So if you spend over $50 in my online store, I will send you a card and an embellishment is my way of saying thank you for shopping with me. All right, I would love to know what you thought of our special edition Canadian crafty session. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. If you're watching on the replay, let me know where you're watching me from, and let me know if you create layouts to celebrate either Canada Day or 4th of July or whatever your national holiday is. Ashley says, love the projects. Looking forward to seeing Wednesday's project. Oh, Ashley, you're going to love them. and happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to you too. So I will be going live Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I will be showcasing 4th of July layout for my American friends, but also to celebrate my daughter's first 4th of July over in the United States. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you back here Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for another, actually we are creating another scrapbook layout, but I also have some cards to share with you also that are more American themed to show you what you can do with this stamp set. If you do not have this stamp set, you might want to re-look at it. It's funny now, I'm starting to look at stamp sets a little different, and it's like, how can I use them for scrapbooking? How can I use them for card making? Trying to think outside the box, like you know, in the groove, like thinking of more like the mountains for when my daughter does hiking. Forever Forest, great one for hiking and nature, and so different, looking at stamp sets in a different way of how I can use them for many different occasions, scrapbooking, card making. So I really want to go create a list so that when I'm placing orders, then I can order. But this is definitely a keeper. Because you can use it for fireworks. You could use it for retirement, celebrations, birthdays, New Year's Eve. There's so much you could do with the Light the Sky, which is this stamp set right here. That is what we used tonight on our projects, along with the dies, which are right here. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight, everyone. Have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you guys Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bye, everyone. Have a great night.